We are here in your house sports after dark. I'm Manny D.
Fat Sam.
Your boy Vassos.
So you got the prime time, gimmick going on right now. Got the shades on. I didn't want to get up and go to get the ones out of my truck, so I'm playing Jay Norville.
The prime time effect, man.
Right.
Prime time effect.
Wearing our hat and our sunglasses indoors and at night.
Disrespecting our mamas.
Mamas would probably all whoop our ass right now.
Yeah. But yeah, joining us here after dark, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Go look at our YouTube channel. Just popped up for you to like and subscribe. Had a video came out for last week, our week 2 predictions, or week 1 review of the NFL. So that's up on there. So check that out.
Hey there, Mark.
So,
Appreciate you joining us. So yeah, check it out. The unveiling of the Pick'em Championship title belt. Awesome.
That
I was
the
gonna,
ring.
I was gonna
Man,
put it
man.
on. It's a bit on my way right here. Like,
You
Did
should
your
have,
kids-
man. Where's it?
Did your kids mob it?
no, I hid it from them. Did not show them at all. At all. Because there'll be boots to asses if that would have happened.
Yeah, I know we had a baseball game, but I had my grandmama's funeral. She wouldn't have missed me, right? If I would have went to the baseball game. Hey.
Oh,
No,
It's-
our team lost 6-7.
ah,
Oh, man.
that
Six or
sucks.
7. Yeah. But like I said, my grandma would have noticed if I was gone or not. Yeah, so but yeah, I heard it was a good game. The last time we played this team in regular season, the same team, we lost 14-1.
Oh,
Yeah, so this was a good game.
progress. It's all about progress.
Progress.
Trust it.
I need to bring in my prime time coach and take some notes.
There we go.
And I need a golf cart.
You need a golf cart and you need a chain.
And 8 toes.
Good to go.
Yeah, they were good to go.
I mean, if that's the secret to becoming a good coach is losing 2 toes, hey, there's gonna be a lot of coaches over there getting that nut,
Get in that nub.
right?
We'll be going over the college football games. Not all of them. Just the top games from this past weekend. Go over our pick'ems that we hit for week 2 of the NFL, our predictions. See, how that lined up, and then we got week 3 predictions coming up for the NFL. Did you keep tally of it, Justin, on the NFL?
I had not. I was going to go back and do that. I hadn't had a chance to do it, but luckily, we might. Since Samuel wasn't on the last one to pick him, we might. It's up to you because I'm pretty sure you dominated this week.
I won by 1 game.
You won by 1 game.
By 1 game.
This week.
Yeah.
Well, everybody that won, that's who I picked.
Because I went back and watched and I wrote down who we had and everything.
Uh-huh.
So like this last game we picked the Browns. Both of us picked the Browns. So prior to this last game, I had 10 wins. You had 9 wins.
It's the same as the last time.
Yeah.
Steelers pulled it off.
Luck. But let's just throw this out there real quick before we start talking about the games. And I sent y'all this text and I want to know if Brian Ferentz was talking about us.
About us beating up his ass for
Get off your stool. Out of my ass. 41 points they scored against Western Michigan. But hey, he knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we just probably are the loudest people in that echo chamber,
I feel like we bring it up every week.
Yeah. It's like we give credit to Iowa for being a good team, but I mean, when they overperform and score more than 10 points, we're
when they score more than 9 points, 6 points.
There you go.
I mean,
And who they play?
Western Michigan.
Western Michigan.
Yeah.
They should
Oh,
get
PJ Flexo squad.
Yeah. Anytime they play at home, they should get an extra 3 points for doing the wave.
Automatically. So let's break up.
Was
Iowa.
Mel
What the
was
top-
Mel Tucker at that Michigan? Is he coaching that Michigan team now? Western Michigan? They started the process of the firing.
They're starting to finalize his firing, so that's
Mhm.
with
crazy.
cause. You have to add
Yeah,
that to the
with cause. We've learned that. Tony Khan taught us that. You got to say with cause.
Yeah, you fear for your life. So
Fear for
What was the cause?
the wood whacking, Ric Flair,
helicopter.
Space Mountain,
The Hulk Hogan.
Pee Wee Herman, R.I.P.
Oh yeah, Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman.
He
There was no
busted
movie
for Pee Wee. All right, Pee Wee.
This one's for you, Pee Wee.
All right, Pee Wee. Come on now.
Oh man.
Let's get to these games.
Mark, I promise we'll get to your question here in a second.
Well, yeah, so let's start off with the Colorado State game. Obviously, that's what everyone's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Colorado pulled it off in double overtime, 43-35. Mark asked, speaking of Colorado, is Colorado State that good of a team, or is Colorado's defense sus?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Colorado State is a
They
rivalry.
played a heck of a good game.
Yeah, they're a rivalry game. They're up for it. And Colorado's defense, we already said, it's kind of, and they know too. They're talking about they're missing some players. They're like 4 players away from really being dominating. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this was like the combustible elements of everything.
Yeah. And of course during a rivalry game, the teams always play harder than in a rivalry game.
Yeah.
Because they no matter if that's the only game they won, that's
they just want to say they beat whoever it was.
Yeah. Yes. So, I think it was a little bit about. I think Colorado State just they played their hearts out. I mean, their quarterback was good, nice and calm, and I mean he was putting them in there.
That defense had a chip on their shoulders, so
they had
Big
some
time.
studs on that defense.
Yeah.
They did, and like I said, it's a rivalry game. So, and they knew all eyes were on them as well. They're like, hey, we're playing too. Like, hello.
Yeah. I mean, they came to play. They came to play, and they came to prove a point. And they hit Colorado in the mouth with their best shot.
Yeah, they did. Yep. I mean, they were hitting cheap shots, and they did have a lot of penalties on them.
Both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams. But,
Travis Hunter got a lacerated liver.
That
You see that?
Man, yes.
Yeah, after that one hit.
Yeah.
I mean, he
went back in the game for a little bit.
Yeah.
They pulled him back.
He's like,
yeah,
I can't breathe.
But
that dude
is all right to bleed from the ears.
And that dude should have been ejected.
Yeah.
That's like legit.
But Travis Hunter did come out here, I think today, and he said, "Hey, the guy did what he was supposed to do. He did what he's taught to do. So I can't fault him for that."
Yeah, it was just the way it looked, though, was so brutal. I think just the emotion of everything.
Yeah.
But Shedeur Sanders still showing poise, dude, and just showing like,
man,
cojones. Like
that when that hit, he was the first one over there that was in the space.
Yep. Now
that's the leader.
Yeah, that was insane, man. He's such a good quarterback.
Yeah,
such a good quarterback, man, and a leader. And I mean, the accuracy he has with his freaking throws, man.
I was just about to get that. The fact that they struggled early, he still had an 80% completion percentage.
Yeah,
that was Jesus Christ. His accuracy is just on point.
To throw more than 40 times a game and still have 80% completion is wild.
I was jealous as a Baylor fan. like we need that. God dang it! I mean, but he's just so good, man. And then was that Shiloh Sanders
getting them started with that pick six?
Yes, he caught road. So we're now based on this past week. Oh, I bet.
Oh, I mean, they're definitely still the underdogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the line opened at 21.
Yeah. Yep.
and we
Is
talked.
that
Go ahead.
is that what it is? What is it? What is it now?
That's just what it opened at today is 21.
Oh, that's what I opened up today.
Yeah.
And historically, Oregon chokes in the big game.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, they do. They didn't. Granted, they went to Texas Tech, and it was a close game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So with this game, obviously the crowd's going to be crazy. The crowd's going to be hype. I mean, wherever Colorado goes this year, it's going to be crazy.
They have all the pressure, but they're welcoming it.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Win, lose, or draw, they're coming out ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it was. I mean, they just played so good, man. And Shiloh, man, he was a budget. That play that he threw to was it Weaver?
Mm-hmm.
No, Horn Jr. Where man he busted that move on him and got that touchdown, man. I mean, it was just like, oh my god. And it's almost like once we went to overtime, like, oh yeah, this is Colorado's right here.
Oh yeah, they gave them that second win.
They just got their ice in their veins, man.
Yeah,
all of them do.
Some dogs.
Yep,
definitely. And I feel like going on the road, I think they embrace that.
Mm-hmm.
They can embrace it.
Heck yeah. Is that where game day is going to be at?
I don't know yet.
Did they announce it? They should have announced it already, no?
I'm pretty sure they've already announced it. I don't know where game day is at. Google it real quick.
Was that game or
what about Big Noon?
Because it's on ABC 2:30. That game is.
No, I think Big Noon, isn't that at Penn State in Illinois, or was that this week? No,
both Big Noon, both Big Noon and game day were both at Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I think next week it's Penn State in Illinois, I think. Or that was supposed to be there. Flipped it.
Oh, Ohio State and Notre Dame, maybe.
Yeah, game day's going to Notre Dame. They're going to South Bend.
Why would you go to? I don't know.
They were going to South Bend.
But think about it. Colorado's first game was Big Noon. The game against Nebraska was Big Noon. Right? Colorado's Big Noon.
Big Noon this week is Oklahoma at Cincinnati.
Also, see, it was supposed to be this past week. It was supposed to be Penn State and Illinois because that's what they were announcing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just like, oh no, we ain't going there. Who wants to go see Penn State and Illinois?
Yeah, and I thought the same thing too at first, and then the more and more I kept looking, I said, man, there's a ton of Colorado T-shirts and hats and signs. I'm like, there is no way there's that many people at University of Illinois. There's just no way. They're like, we're not going to the game, but
yeah. So Big Noon did a flex. They're like, oh no, we're going to Colorado.
They just set up on opposite sides of campus.
So 3 games in a row, Big Noon and game day, they each had Colorado. They all had Colorado playing. Prime effect, man.
Yeah, ratings, everything.
Mm-hmm. Selling 1.2 million in one day in the Bender sunglasses. Finished the weekend at 4.25 million.
Wild, man. It's wild.
I was like, that's almost Deion's contract for 1 year, right
there. Man.
He said they're gonna make the money. He knew it was coming, so
get your pre-orders in now.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter pre-ordered me some, so
nice.
Heck yeah.
So we'll go over the prediction of that Oregon-Colorado game after we review these games. So we'll go ahead and hit up Texas defeated Wyoming 31-10. How'd you feel about that game, Justin?
I was worried because Wyoming played us tough all the way to the fourth quarter. I did not think that we felt – I didn't feel that we deserved to move up to number 3 based off the way the first 3 quarters went. Now, that fourth quarter, obviously, we just gassed them. We leaned on them, and then we took it home. And, we get that big score with Worthy in the fourth quarter, get the pick 6, and then go down and score again. So, I mean, we pulled away late. late. The final score is not indicative of the game itself, but a win's a win. It wasn't a nail biter all the way to the end, like Florida State and a lot of the other teams. Which that was the theme of the week was struggle. All the big teams struggled at some point.
Mhm.
I mean, what was it? Georgia was down to Spencer Rattler for what, two and a half
Spencer
quarters?
Mahomes, 3 quarters.
Yeah.
3/4.
Yeah.
Alabama was struggling against South Florida.
Yeah.
That right there is surprising.
Yeah.
It just looks weird. Feels weird.
Nick Saban went through all his quarterbacks and finally decided, you know what? These guys suck. I'm going back to Jalen Milroe.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. When you got 3 quarterbacks that you got to pick from, and you don't know who to start, you don't got a quarterback.
Yeah.
Should
But
the
you know
blame
what, Kirk?
should the blame go on Tommy Reese, offense coordinator?
Oh, absolutely. He's getting some heat from that.
Yeah.
But you're getting a brand new, again, this is a coordinator. He's not used to how Alabama works.
Yeah.
He's used to Notre Dame. He's used to Kansas. He's used to all that.
Yeah, because Saban just plugs in whoever coordinator and they succeed. Like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. And this guy's just like
He's not used to that kind of success.
at all.
No.
But you know what, though? Like, Kurt Herstring did say, he's like, man, there's a lot of games here that are going to surprise people.
Yeah.
Like, because on paper, they don't look very good. He's like, but there's going to be some tough games. And sure enough, there was.
Speaking of that Florida State Boston College game, Florida State beat Boston College 31-29. It's funny though, because that morning before the game even started, but this article was written maybe like the night before. And the guy that wrote the article was like, Florida State might be in for an upset with Boston College because of the elements of the rain. They were down like 3 starters and everything. Man, I'm whatever. Look at the score like halftime, like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the quarterback's name? I forget.
Travis,
That went down at one point.
Jordan Travis.
Yeah, he was down at one point. They hurt him. I think they rolled up on his ankle or something.
Yeah.
And he came out, and they're lucky he came back, and they're lucky the player on defense for Boston College grabbed that face mask, because
Yeah.
that would have made for an interesting finish.
But yeah, we talked about Georgia surviving South Carolina. You had Missouri on the 60-yard field goal defeat Kansas
Oh,
State.
wow.
A walk off, yeah.
I didn't even see that one.
My gosh, yeah, that was wild.
That man, I guarantee you, that man got laid that night.
Oh yeah, at least 3 times.
He got laid that night. I guarantee you, he ain't got to buy a beer for the rest of the semester.
Yeah, he's good. He's a legend.
Right?
Wow.
Gotta get the background.
I don't have the laptop, and I wouldn't even know how to do that. So
And before
you get the kitchen.
Before we get to our college picks for next week, we'll talk about Baylor beating Long Island.
Oh, terrible!
I mean,
was
that was a terribly long delay.
Well,
that was
it was a terrible game.
That was what, like an hour and a half delay?
At least.
Yeah, it was. Man, that game was so bad, man.
They got off work
Yeah.
that morning.
Huh? It was. God, they definitely taken on the personality of Dave Aranda. There's no excitement, man. Not on the sidelines, not on the fields. There is no excitement at all.
Do you think there's just they're waiting for somebody to step up and take leadership?
I think so, man. Because even last year, you had some leadership. You had Dylan Doyle last year. You had Reese last year. I mean, there was a couple of leaders on the team that that were hyped up, but this year, it seems like, because you would think Mike Jones was going to be the leader of that defense.
Who?
Yeah.
Mike Jones.
But he's really a little, silent.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not looking forward to Saturday's game at all. Not looking forward to that.
It's a very young team.
Yeah.
And you had Petrie, Bernard. That Aranda's second season there. That when they won the Big 12 title. But I get the perspective of the coach, right? But at the same time, like how many coaches have been that same mindset as Aranda, that same cool, calm, collective, and one Tony Dungy sticks out. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
wasn't
kill.
that Yeah, he wasn't that type to be. He has coaches to do that. He has coordinators, and then those guys got the players going.
And it
Right,
helps
but-
that you have Peyton Manning.
But yeah, exactly. You have Peyton Manning, who's a leader, who tell them to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
But like Tampa Bay all those years, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that team was crap.
You had
Horrible.
Warren Sapp, but
Yeah.
you had big personalities that would take leadership, like Warren Sapp. You had Keyshawn Johnson.
So they have to find that. The team has to be
Yeah.
the one to step up and be like, they
Yeah.
have to have that one player to step up and be like, all right, let's get our shit together. Let's go. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
But
there's
see-
nobody sticking out right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. I mean, and of course, it doesn't help that Blake Shapen's out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Blake Shapen's not coming back to like another 2 weeks.
Yeah, if that.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's that everybody's waiting on Shapen to come back to find out who that leader is, or they see him as that leader? Or do you think it's just that everyone's just kind of looking around like, hey, are you going to step up? I thought you were going to step up.
I think so.
Should I say
Yeah.
something? Should I not say something? Since it is
Yeah.
a young team, do you think it's just they don't want to look like they're too big for their britches, so to speak?
Yeah, I just think somebody needs to step up, man. Somebody has to step up and say this is my team, and they don't have that right now. I mean, they played R.J. Martinez for a couple of drives, a drive or something like that,
Yeah.
and it's just like because David Aranda said, he was trying to find a spark to the offense, but it's almost like, man, it's just, I don't know. I'm speechless at this point. I mean, because we don't have our starting quarterback, and then you're trying to find a spark. You see, when that came out of Aranda's mouth, like, we're just trying to find a spark to the offense. Well, heck, that somebody has to step up. The good thing is that he just better pose a Colorado State.
It's
I mean,
going to
possibly.
be close.
It's
For a
possible. I mean, this is always a tight game. Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see this being a tight game at all. It might be a tight game in the first 5 minutes of the game. But, man, our receivers, Worthy's going to have over 100 yards receiving.
But see, this is always the type of trap game that Texas walks into thinking, all right, we got this. Just everybody stay healthy. Let's just go put it on them, and then we'll get out. And then that's the ones where they're like, oh, crap. These guys aren't just rolling over. We can't just do this like
And
sleepwalking.
talent-wise, you can compare Utah to Texas right now.
Yeah.
And look how that game ended up.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm not willing to discount Baylor because it's a rivalry game. It's the last time they're playing.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it this way. Look how terrible Texas was the last year they played A&M. We got up for that game, but we knew this is the last time we were going to play them for God knows how long, and we kicked their ass
Yeah.
out of the Big 12. So
I just, yeah. I mean, honestly, man, like y'all got more hope and faith than I do. But I don't see it, man. I just
Usually the other way around.
It's usually the other way around.
I don't like this. I don't like this feeling.
I don't.
He's doing the
I don't-
reverse juju on me.
Like I don't, like I do not see it happening, man. Sawyer can't hit a slant pass to save his life. And then even the deep ball, he's overthrowing them by at least 2 yards. And so, I mean, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a long day. Are we doing pick'ems after later on?
We're doing NFL pick'ems, but I
Oh,
mean,
NFL. Okay.
we'll just go over
So-
like, who think going to win the game.
So I got.
After we do these.
So honestly, I got Texas winning by 40,
gosh,
God damn.
and it might be 40-0. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whooping, man. It's gonna be a whooping.
I think Texas wins 31-21.
Yeah, I'm going to go somewhere in the middle. I'm going to say it's a 13-point game. I'm going to say 34-27. what is that? 34-21? Is that?
They'll do the whole Utah treatment. Get a pick at the end, score again, do something else, score.
It'd be like this game, this game against
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Yeah,
It'd be 43-3.
because I think talent-wise, Texas ain't now. Back when you had Vince Young and all that, yeah, it's 6-6 nothing. That's happening, but the talent's still there.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to get up for this game. It's going to be crazy in that stadium.
It's going to be crazy with a lot of Texas fans.
I think all three of us are going to be there, right?
Oh yeah.
Joshua has a game in Austin.
So y'all ain't gonna be able to make it back by 6.
Man. It's his game. I think his game's at 2. By the time they play, by the time we get something to eat after the game.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be there losing my voice.
I'll be there, hopefully pulling out what little bit I got left up here, but
yeah.
Like
I said, I don't see it being a close game.
Sorry.
If it is, I'll tell you, if Baylor wins or Baylor even loses by 7, drinks on me.
Word.
We have people in here that heard that. Miranda, you heard him say it.
Definitely. But we all picked Texas to win the game. Let's do the Big 12 real quick for next week. Got Oklahoma at Cincinnati. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma seems to be on it.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's not good.
They seem to be on it, man. Yeah.
Then you got SMU at TCU.
Man, I got an upset. I got SMU.
I think TCU's going to pull it late, but it's going to be a good game.
Take TCU as well.
All right, look at this one. BYU at Kansas. Let's effing go. Both 3-0.
Big bad Kansas.
Didn't BYU just do another comeback win this past week?
Yeah, against Arkansas.
Against Arkansas, yeah. I got BYU.
I'm going to go with Big Bad Kansas, but that's going to be a hell of a game. You got Texas Tech at West Virginia. I'm going with West Virginia for an upset.
Where's Texas Tech?
Yeah, where are they playing?
2-1?
No, they're 1-2. They're playing at West Virginia.
They're playing at West Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a day game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Morgantown's pretty tough to play in, though.
Yeah, Morgantown though, but it's a day game, so it'd be a different story if it was at night or late mid afternoon to late game. But early morning, I think they got a shot. So I'll take Tech.
I'll take Tech.
Neil Brown listens to us or something because he got his team ready to go against Pittsburgh this past week.
See, I'm telling you, we're on all these fools' radars that we talk a lot of smack about, except Matt Campbell. He's the only one that ain't listening to us.
Well, here we go. We got Oklahoma State at Iowa State. So old Fragile Campbell, butt hurt.
Well, we got double that game. We've got mediocre Mike Gundy, and we've got
Fragile Campbell.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. Did y'all see or that was you that sent the video, right?
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah.
What
did they tell him? He's on a hot seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on a hot seat. He turned around and told him to F off.
Yeah, she started going towards him.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, chill out, bro. Then we got Sam Houston at Houston. I got
Sam Houston.
I was going to say I picked Sam Houston for the upset.
Yep.
So y'all are both going against the grain.
Do it, Sam Houston, Bearcats.
Sam Houston played BYU pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it a sweep.
Why not?
Get on this the game
interests me. Now, if the Baylor game wasn't on late, I will really be tuned into UCF at Kansas State. This is going to be an interesting game. I got Kansas State, but this is going to be really, really close.
You got UCF.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I'm going to take Kansas State on the bounce back. Just historically, they play well after a loss.
They do. And like I said, like from the beginning of the year, I think UCF is going to be the team that just takes Baylor out. That's the weekend.
Takes him behind the woodshed.
Yeah. no matter what season Baylor, I just like that team's going to just put it on them for some reason. Then obviously we got the big game. You got Oregon, Colorado at Oregon. I'm just going to go with Colorado all the way every game. I'm picking them every game.
Give me my theme music.
Hell yeah.
Rusev Puria.
Oh, it's personal. It's personal. That opening line is
personal.
disrespectful. It's disrespectful. So, as Stephen A would say, it's blasphemous.
What
21 points.
did Oregon say? What does Colorado ever won?
Yeah.
A national
it's
championship.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
A national championship. So I don't think Oregon's ever won a national championship in football, have they?
Nope.
Nah. Wasn't there the first round of the playoffs or the first year of the playoffs?
I think so.
I guess they lost to Ohio
Florida State.
State.
Yeah.
They went twice to the national title game. They lost to Auburn and they lost to Florida State.
Yeah. Yeah, Colorado Buffs.
You got Florida State at Clemson.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Florida
a big
State.
game.
Let's go Florida State.
I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna say Dabo with a revenge game and take Clemson.
I got to ride Florida State all year. That's my team. Then you got UCLA at Utah.
Mm.
I got Utah.
Utah.
The Utes.
You got Ole Miss at Alabama.
I say
I
Nick
think
Saban shows up just to
Yeah,
kick.
Bama
Bama.
We'll say Ole Miss.
Yeah, Saban's gonna be like, "Nah, you good, Lane. I got you."
Yeah, he's gonna make sure they show up just to kick Lane Kiffin's ass.
I got Ole Miss for the upset.
You got Oregon State at Washington State, which is going to be an interesting game. I got old DJ in Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Oregon State.
And then you got
What is Oregon State ranked?
14th.
Huh?
14th.
14th? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Mel Tucker's saying go Beavers.
Right.
Zach Wilson saying go Cougars. You got Ohio State against stupid Notre Dame. I'm gonna go with, I don't know, man. I don't like either of these teams. I used to be Catholic, so I'll go Notre Dame.
Let's go Fighting Irish. The quarterback got a sweet beard, man. That's a man beard.
It's a man.
And he waited. He waited for who was it that they played this past week to finish their school song before he led them. Before he walked out and like led the crowd in a cheer.
Central Michigan.
Yeah, he let.
Oh,
them
really?
He let them finish their school song before he turned around and told his crew to cheer.
Yeah, he needs to come out with that William Regal theme music.
With the
He's
man's
a
man.
Then you got high scoring octane offense Iowa at Penn State. I'm going with James Franklin.
Yeah, Penn State.
Penn State.
They're ranked what, number 8?
7.
Same. All right, so we got those games to go on. I got the NFL. Let's go over the NFL for this past week. Started off with last Thursday. You had the Eagles defeat the Vikings 34-28. What we thought.
Closer than we thought, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's funny everybody buried Kirk Cousins, but the fact that you look at his stat line, he was really the only bright spot of that team besides him and Jefferson.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense just couldn't stop him. So,
Yeah, he had a
Quarterback's always going to get him.
way better stat line than Jalen Hurts.
yeah.
Yeah, man, something's up with that team, man. With the Eagles, but they did end up they lost a lot of players though too.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody at work because he's a big Eagles fan, and he was just like, "Man, look at the players that we got. I say, well, look at the players who left that made the team successful.
They wanted their money.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I was like, it's going to be totally different. I mean, they're finding ways to win.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But it's going to be a hard road for them. Dallas.
AJ Brown is going to get force fed the ball this next game.
And they
Yep.
lost 2 coordinators too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know I had the Eagles win the division, but the way it's looking right now, I mean, Dallas could beat them both games.
Yeah.
So yeah, so next game we'll talk about Cowboys defeat the Jets 30-10.
Zach
that
Wilson
Cowboys-
couldn't play dead in a horror movie.
That was great live.
Oh.
I like Stephen
Oh,
A's
man.
reaction. He's like trying to hold his laughing.
Yeah, that Cowboys defense, man.
Micah
Micah
Parsons.
Parsons.
God,
God,
dog,
dog.
man.
That
He's
dude.
a freaking beast.
If Jerry Jones does not pay him and lets him walk,
They got the drug test, Jerry.
yeah,
Something.
they need to give him the test that they've been giving Biden and Trump for their competence.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, you got to pay that man today. Like,
He should have already had that
I
thing
mean-
done.
Has Jerry ever let go of anybody who was successful after they left Dallas?
Dion.
Where did Dion go after? I forget
Well, he
that one.
retired and then he came back and played
to Washington, didn't he?
Washington
Washington, and then he went and played for Baltimore.
that 1 year. Who else?
To Marcus Ware.
There you go. Won himself a Super Bowl.
Broncos. Right?
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. Is that it?
Tony Romo became a successful Emmy-winning
The
announcer.
point is, the whole point is, I think Jerry Jones is pretty smart on who to keep and
Yeah.
who to let go. Like, I know people give him crap, but there's not too many guys that he let go that's being successful.
Charles Haley. That was the other one I was thinking of.
Mhm.
Charles, I mean, look at Ezekiel Elliott right now.
Yeah.
The dude's trash.
He should have let him go a long time ago, though. Honestly, a couple years ago, to get.
Yeah,
some-
oh,
but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Michael Parsons, you got to pay that man. That's a once in a
and
lifetime athlete.
I think he will. I think he will pay him.
But the theme of it versus last year is it's just not Micah that's going off. Everyone's going off. They're feeding off his energy, and he's just freaking.
The defense has single-handedly won those 2 games for them.
They got to win the Super Bowl in the next 2 years before they have to pay anybody.
This year.
No, I'm talking about before anybody starts asking for money. Like
Oh, yeah.
before they can ask for money. Like you got about 2 years. Because after that, everybody's going to want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this
Because
is
right now, that whole defense stock is going up right now.
So, Manny, I know you don't play fantasy football. Samuel, you'll appreciate this since you play fantasy football. Guess who the top 3 players are in fantasy football?
Top 3,
Top three highest scoring thus far.
CeeDee Lamb.
Nope.
No?
Parsons.
Well, I'll give you this.
Defense.
It's the defense. It's the Dallas
Dallas-
defense is number 3.
Dallas.
The number 2 is Puka. I can't say his last name. The guy, the
Puka,
receiver.
Puka.
Yeah, for the Rams. He's number 2. He only beats the Cowboys by 1 point.
And that's pretty tough to do against the
Yeah.
defense. Because that defense fluctuates, man.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
goes
said,
up
1
and
point.
down.
But 1 point, he's got a 1 point lead, and then number 1 is Tyreek.
Yeah. That Dallas defense, man.
But this is why I felt confident this year to picking them. Because all you have to do for Dak, all you have to do is manage the game, do what you're doing right now. That's all you got to do.
And before anybody
And
accuses
that-
me of jumping on the bandwagon, I am objective, and this hurts me to praise the Cowboys.
Yeah. And the thing is, Dak, man, he's not playing lights out. He's doing his job.
Mhm.
He's doing his job. And I think, was it the past couple of years, that's what we've been saying, just do your job. Do your job.
That's
He's
it.
tried to do too much.
And Mike McCarthy, man, he's calling some pretty good stuff.
But like I've been saying over and over and over and over, is Jason Garrett 2.0 with Kellen Moore. Stop. You know, finally he's
Yeah.
out of there.
Leave
damn
him
it.
alone. He's already dead.
But yeah, so happy about that. Obviously, you had the Bills defeat the Raiders 38-10.
Josh Allen looked like who he's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yet the Ravens defeat the Bengals 27-24.
Man, the Bengals. I don't know what's
Burrow
up with them, man.
continuing to struggle early. May not play next week either.
Yeah.
Re-injured his calf.
Man,
And yet the Chiefs defeat the Jaguars 17-9.
that was a close game.
Yeah.
But this is also
Chris
the
Jones.
best defense. The best defense the Chiefs probably have had in a while.
Yeah. So Mahomes doesn't have to go out there and throw for 500 yards
Mhm.
and put up
Yeah.
45 points a game. But yeah, Chris Jones made a big difference.
Yep.
Really did. And
There
it was
is rumors that go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
There are rumors that the Chiefs are go after Stephon Diggs
They need a
for a
receiver.
trade deadline.
They need a
Yeah.
receiver. I mean, they restructured Mahomes' contract for a reason.
Mhm.
So it's going to be interesting to see where they move that money to. Did they move it just to say I can't? If he went in and said I can't win a Super Bowl with what we got now, pay me my money this year, and then we'll try
Yeah.
again next year. Or he said, you know what, put it between next year and the year after. Let's go try to win one more this year.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see where the cap money goes. What I was
Yeah,
going to
but
say,
they're going to go after a big receiver though. That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
D Hop is like, damn, should have waited.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, I should have waited. Travis Kelce, shouting out to Taylor Swift. So there you go.
Speaking of D-Hop, Titans beat the Chargers 27-24 in overtime.
Like you said, Chargers are going to find a way to lose.
Always. They love to do it.
Here's
Falcons-
an interesting stat that I saw today.
Uh-huh.
Justin Herbert has never played for a team with a winning record. He's never finished with a winning record ever. Tua Tagovailoa
Wow.
has never finished with a losing record.
Man,
That's crazy.
loser mentality from Justin
Right.
Herbert. Kids, don't let your favorite player be Justin Herbert. You had the Falcons defeat the Packers 25-24.
Bijan.
Man.
Bijan went wild, man. Running wild. Poor Jordan Love.
Yeah,
Failed quarterback sneak.
so trash. But yeah, Bijan 19 carries, 124 yards. There was that slim hope that the draft Dallas was able to get him, but I was like, they're gonna take him off the board before then.
Oh, yeah.
Then you had the Seahawks beat the Fighting Dan Campbells 37-31 in overtime.
Seahawks fighting.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm trying to talk to America.
Yeah, it was great.
That was great. We've had two great Geno Smith sound bites right now. Week one
Oh.
against Aaron Donald coming down. Oh my God!
Then this one, hey, dude, Gino,
Yeah,
you're the gift that keeps on giving.
chill out. I mean, last year he had the one with grabbing whose butt was it that he was grabbing? The running back.
Yeah. So do you think? All right. So Antonio Brown got hit. That changed the course of his career. When Gino got knocked out or punched in the face, he's gotten better.
He got reverse CTE.
Yeah. This is some studies that need to be done.
Oh man.
He's gotten a lot better.
Led
You had
that team to a win.
the Texans 31-20. How'd you feel about this game, Justin?
I was pissed at the offensive coordinator for a majority of the game. It wasn't until the fourth quarter that I actually liked what he was doing. It was basically first down, we're going to run the ball. Doesn't matter. First down, we're running the ball. it was very predictable. And then, like I said, he turned it loose. I just think he's got to get rid of this play action pass where he has CJ rolling out to the opposite side, because it's like every time they do that, we can't block.
Mm-hmm.
Like the defensive end is getting pushed right into, or he's rolling and the defensive end is just beating him up the field, beating the tackle up the field. So, I mean, running game was non-existent. CJ looked good towards the end of the game. It's like he found his confidence a little bit, but he's got to learn to step up in the pocket. That's the biggest takeaway I have from him. That's the biggest criticism I have of CJ's game, other than fumbling the ball. But it's got to be, he has to learn to step up in the pocket and not try to beat everybody running to the outside of the pocket.
Yeah, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, you've got to step up. And there was plenty of times where he could have stepped up, either took it off and ran, or stepped up to make a throw, and he just chose not to do it. Well, I don't know if he chose not to do it. He thought he could get away with it. He's learning the hard way. He can't do that in the NFL.
Yeah. Threw for 384 yards. Too bad.
Yeah. Robert Woods looks like he's having a career resurgence over there.
Yeah. I'm trying to pick him up on my fantasy team because my receivers suck.
Nico Collins had a hell of a game too. So
Yep.
Both
That's
of them
who I
boys.
have. Man.
Yeah.
Then you got the Bucks defeat the Bears 27-17. Justin
What?
Fields, bro.
Dude, the Bears suck, bro.
What the hell got into Baker Mayfield?
He must have drank something that Tom Brady left over there and just.
Something.
I think because he feels like there's no expectation. Like,
Mm-hmm.
He just says, F it. Mike Evans is down there somewhere.
don't worry, yeah, just throw it to him.
Yeah.
But I think he's like, people think I'm going to suck. It's fine. I'll just play.
Yeah. I mean,
Shoot, the Bears are just trash. Justin Fields is trash. I don't know what is going on with that Bears team. They were hopping them up in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at all the weapons they have.
but if you look at like a lot of the sports media, the majority of them are from the Midwest. So who does the Midwest love? The Bears. You look at all the fantasy guys, they're all from the Midwest. They all are Bears fans. You look at a lot of the TV personalities, they're all Bears fans.
Yep.
It's
They're
terrible.
just horrible. They're just
Yeah.
bad. Speaking of bad, you got the Giants defeat the Cardinals 31-28. Arizona had every right to win the game.
Yep.
They had what, a 28-point lead?
It was 28-7 at one point.
Yeah, because it was like 20-0, right? At one point, dude.
Yeah, 21-0, something like that. And it was 28-7. Next thing I know, it's 28-28. And the next thing I know, it's 31-28.
Mm-hmm.
And who's Arizona quarterback? Dobbs?
Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
Josh Dobbs? He has a Pisha or something like that?
Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah.
But the Cardinals still doing what they do best. This is here. I don't want to win today.
Yeah.
Take it. I forgot we're trying to tank for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
You had Caleb Williams.
Caleb
Yeah,
Williams is
yeah.
calling the Bears going, hey, come get me.
See, you have Caleb Williams and Shador Sanders they're both not gonna enter the draft.
Yeah. Right.
Then you have
But the Giants
49ers
lose
defeat the
Saquon.
Rams 3.
What was that?
Yes, they did. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned. Sprained his ankle.
Sprained his ankle. Luckily, that's all it was.
And then you have the 49ers defeat the Rams 30-23. Like we said, it's going to be a close game, as always.
Sean
Yeah.
McVay covering the spread. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, like, dude, it's so blatant now. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
It's like he had money on the game himself.
Yeah.
He has friends that have money on the game.
Right.
He's like, I got you. I got you.
Then you have the Commanders defeat the Broncos 35-33. The ending of this game was wild. It was great.
Yeah.
You do all that
Throw a
work,
Hail Mary.
and then you miss the wide open receiver running to the left of your field, and you're right there, and you look the other way. I mean, that's just classic Russell Wilson at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is going to be Russell Wilson's last year as a starter.
I wouldn't even give him the year at this point.
It's like week 5 is
Sean-
gone.
Because Sean Payton, he's not going to have the patience with him.
No.
Because Sean Payton's like, man, I'm a winner. I had Drew Brees, god dang it.
Yeah.
And we're already talking about it Sunday. Like he's ready to freaking go out there and punch him himself.
He's going to put a
Yeah.
bounty on Russell's head. He's
Yeah.
going to say, "Hey, Greg, so when you put those bounties out, how did you do that?"
How do you
He's like,
not
I'm-
get caught?
Yeah.
Hold on, Urban Meyer's on the line. I missed the car early from Urban.
I need you to send some DMs to some of the players on the team we're playing. Incentivize some cash. Here's an offshore account. The money will be paid to them when Russ is not coming back in the game.
And then he tells Urban Meyer, "Hold on, Future's calling me. Hold on."
Future's like, "I do it free."
Did you post that picture of you and Sierra already? Did you post it up?
Do it now. Do it now.
Do it now.
Doing that.
First takes on. Do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, then you had the Dolphins defeat the Patriots 24-17. Did y'all see Mike McDaniel
Mike
take off? from that
McDaniel's a
cameraman?
clown.
I love it. That was
I
good.
love that guy.
He's a freaking legend, man.
Does the post game or does the halftime interview just calm as can be? Starts jogging, looks at the cameraman, just starts sprinting.
Tell me you're an introvert without telling me you're an introvert.
Dude. And then when he saw was it last week where he saw the camera on him? He's on the Jumbotron.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
I
run
think
the
he's
ball
like-
the next 5 plays.
Yeah. Run the ball the next 5 plays. I'm like, this guy.
He gets it. He gets it.
Yeah.
Then you had the Saints here tonight defeat the Panthers 20-17.
Mm,
Yeah.
Enough said.
yeah, feel bad. I kind
And
of
then
wanted
it's-
Bryce to get his first win today.
Yeah, but Derek Carr, 1 interception. Yes, sir. Got the win.
So what's his name? The guy that was calling Chris Fowler. He was calling the game tonight, and this is something that he said that made me just go, "What?" He says this Saints team out there right now is the most talented, skilled players Derek Carr has ever played with. I was like, "What?"
According to who? Chris Fowler.
I don't know if that was just something that a line somebody fed him. I don't know if that was he read Dan Orlovsky's notes or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if they had the in camera or the in booth camera on them, Lewis Riddick would have just looked at him like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Taysom Hill, running back.
Taysom Hill. He had Jamal Williams, Chris. What's his name? Olave. It's like I get it. Olave's good.
Yeah, but he's not.
Michael Thomas is not Michael Thomas of
No.
2015 or 16.
Yeah,
That man ain't been right ever since for the past 3 or 4 years.
No. Kirk Herbstreit fed him that line from home or something. Like, I'm trying to get Chris Fowler fired.
Right.
Say something
So-
stupid, Chris.
Yeah. I was like, what? I said, I mean, he just played with Devontae Smith last year and Darren Waller. So both of those guys have statistically been better than everybody on that team.
And Josh Jacobs.
And Josh
Josh
Jacobs.
Jacobs, yeah.
That's funny. Then you had the Browns lose to the Steelers 26-22. Nick Chubb, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My knee is hurting
cut
right
off-
now just thinking about it.
Just cut off the leg, man. Just cut it off.
My gosh. Poor guy. That sucks. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
Steelers go 1-1. Cleveland falls to 1-1. Typical rivalry game.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson had 2 15-yard face mask penalties.
What the heck?
So one of them, he was going out of bounds and he was stiff arming the guy, and he had the defender by the face mask as he was walking and just went like Olayed him in front of him. Got a penalty flag thrown on him. The very next one, kind of the same thing. He was trying to get out of bounds, and he stiff armed him and he grabbed him by the face mask and was pulling him.
Oh, you get.
Yeah.
Wow, that
That
sucks.
Najee
sucks.
couldn't get 8 points. Yeah.
Horrible. So y'all ready for the pick'ems for next week?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I just changed one game out of nowhere. All right. So we got the beginning Thursday. We got the Giants and the 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers.
Oh, that's a tough one. 49ers.
The Niners gang.
Then we have the Cowboys and the Cardinals. I'm going Dallas.
Dallas by 40.
This will be, and I said this to my coworker. I told him this today. I said this is a game Dallas should win by 40. This will be the game that they win late by like 3 or 7. This will be the game that for some reason Arizona gets up for and Dallas just sleepwalks through, just like how the Giants were. I was like, this will be that game. I said, now it may be a struggle through halftime, and then Dallas turns it on and says, oh, these guys aren't playing around. Let's just put them out of their misery. So I think this will be a closer game than what it should be with Dallas.
And historically, Arizona always plays Dallas that way, no matter what. Always.
Ever since Jerry Maguire.
Then you have the Colts at the Ravens. I'll take the Ravens.
Minshew Mania.
Ooh. I'll take the Ravens.
And you have the Titans at the Browns. I'm going to take the Titans.
Titans.
Wishing for a happy ending, Cleveland.
Then you have the Broncos at the Dolphins. I'm taking the Dolphins.
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 Fins up.
Patriots at the Jets. I got the Patriots doing this one.
Patriots at the Jets.
Yes.
Yeah. I got the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots. Belichick will have something for Dead Boy.
Yeah, he's not going to go 0-3.
Yeah.
You got the Bills at the Commanders. I am taking the Commanders in a very close game.
The Bills at the Commanders. No, I'm going with Bills.
I'll take Buffalo.
You have the Falcons at the Lions. I think the Lions are going to bounce back and win this game. They can't lose 2 games in a row at home.
Yep. Got the Lions.
Rise up, Falcons.
You have the Saints at the Packers. I'm going to go with most talented team that Derek Carr's ever had. I'm going with the Saints.
Saints at the Packers. No, I'm going Packers.
I'll take Green Bay.
And you have the Texans at the Jaguars. I'm going to go with Snow Cons. Jaguars.
Snow Cons. Jaguars.
I'm going to take Phil Brooks. I'm sorry, the Jaguars.
We have the Chargers at the Vikings. The battle of the losers.
Vikings.
I got the Vikings.
The Vikings. Who will give the game away?
Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Then you have the Panthers at the Seahawks. I'm going with reverse CT and Seahawks.
Seahawks. Oh, wait. Panthers at the Seahawks? Yeah. Seahawks.
We'll go old soundbite Gino.
Country roads. You got the Bears at the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs by 24.
You have the Steelers at the Raiders. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
We'll Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
You know, the Eagles at the Bucks.
Ooh, I would say the Bucks.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Eagles.
That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
You have the Rams at the Bengals. I am going with old coverman McVay and the Rams.
And Joe Burrow's not playing?
They haven't said yet.
I'm going LA.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams. Take the Rams and them to cover.
So, bold prediction time. Let me see what I got here.
Should we make it a rule going forward that we can't use the same player as a bold prediction?
Yeah.
More than once?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember my bold prediction from last week.
I don't think we had one. We didn't do one. I just thought about that.
I think we might. No, I think we did. I think we did. I have to go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure we did. Yes, Chubb is out for the season.
Yeah, that was pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Justin Fields throws for over 200 yards.
That's bold. Now, if you said rush, I'd believe you, but
Parsons has 4.5 sacks.
4.5. Nice. Let's see.
That's my gamble bit. I'm not confident.
Let's go. Let's go. Mac Jones goes for over 250 and 0 turnovers.
All right. Those are good old bold predictions there. Kind of worried about mine.
I'm betting on Mac Jones. That should tell you all you need to know.
Start calling you Midwest Manny.
Hey, but Nick said we'll take Mac Jones right now.
Manny from D Midwest.
D Midwest. Yeah, well, if that comes true, I'll be Midwest Manny for next year.
Manny's like, no, because you call me champ is what you call me for the time being.
2-time champ. But appreciate y'all joining us, the engagement. Appreciate that. Go to our YouTube channel, In Your House Sports. Click the link. Go watch it. Like I said, we had the video just came out this past week over our week 1 review and week 2 predictions, and then unveiling the Pick'em Championship belt.
That was pretty sweet.
That was.
I gotta admit, I was jealous watching it back. I was like, damn. It was like, damn.
What did I create this belt for?
I did wish that you were there, Samuel, to see it, but see it in person.
Yeah, it's
like
nice.
I said, it's a nice belt.
When's our next show at Rogue?
Next month we need to get that lined up.
Yeah, we got to get that lined up. By the way, happy belated birthday.
Oh, appreciate it.
Happy
belated birthday to you too.
Both of y'all, old asses.
Old asses.
Well, me and Justin are the same age for right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Older statesmen.
Well, Samuel's a year older than me.
Yeah, but he's still older than me for right now. Until next month.
So I'm the young one, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're still wet behind the ears.
Just a little bit,
Well, appreciate y'all joining us from Manny D.
Fat Sam.
Your boy Vasos.
Peace out.